Hey guys and gals, this is Patrick Riddle with Private Money Blueprint. You're about to learn how to get a free, yes, free real estate investing mentor. And actually, you could apply this to any business, industry, or niche. How to get a free mentor on board for you. And one of our members leveraged what you're about to learn here, got a free mentor on board, and then last year I helped him. And before he got his mentor on board, he knew nothing about the business, nothing. And then last year, with my help, I helped them close an $8 million multi-unit package deal. So, actually, before we dive in here, we've got a lot to cover. Definitely grab a pen and pad, but on a personal note, I just want to let you in on the big news, because officially, my life is now complete. Check it out. Boom. That's right. My new iPhone. Love it. The full conversion is now complete. I went from PC to Mac, from BlackBerry to my new iPhone. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So, now why would you want a mentor in the first place? Top athletes and teams in the world, peak performers, all have mentors and coaches to help them excel to that next level. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're #1 in the world, they still have coaches and even teams of coaches that help them continue to perform at those high levels and beyond. So, what are some other reasons why? Let's brainstorm a bit and go over a few. And yes, I do have some notes. I want to make sure I hit on everything. And so a couple things. One of the reasons why is because a mentor will shorten your learning curve, which is huge, which is absolutely huge, because they've been there, they've done that. They've gone before you, they've learned the things that work, the things that don't, and can help you out. Now, a big one for most people, especially beginners, if you haven't done your first deal or you're just getting rolling in your first few deals, a mentor is going to help you with that next step, that very next step of what to do now. And what this helps with is it avoids overwhelm, which is huge, and paralysis analysis, which is a big-time problem for many investors. It was a problem for me as well whenever I was just getting started. A mentor will also help you to avoid it's going to help you avoid mistakes. And for example, a mentor that I was very fortunate to have my first year, and using the same information that you're about to learn, one of the properties that we put under contract, it was in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And I had developed a relationship with him where he'd been in the business for a while, a real estate agent and investor, had been rehabbing and flipping houses for years. And so he allowed me to pass any deals by him that we put under contract for him to check them out and just help us avoid mistakes. And one of the properties that we contracted was off Rifle Range Road in Mount Pleasant. We thought we just had a smoking deal. We had looked into it, we put a contract on it, and we're doing our due diligence. And so my mentor came over, checked out the deal, and as soon as he walked in, he said, "Nightmare." Come to find out, there were some settlement issues. There were some issues with the stucco to the tune of $80,000. So because I had a mentor on board, I avoided a huge mistake. Another reason why. Because you can get your questions answered. And ultimately, deals happen in real time. And whenever you're out there doing things, making things happen, questions are going to pop up. And you're not necessarily going to know what to do. So having an outlet to a mentor who can answer your questions, who knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about, and whatnot. So, those are just a few of the reasons why it makes sense to have a mentor. Let's talk about the two types of mentors. There are two types of mentors that are extremely valuable for you to have on your team. And the first type, write these down. The first type here is your local active investor. And that's a local active investor who also works in your niche. So, do you want to wholesale properties or be a rehabber and flip? Or are you more just looking to buy and hold properties? Maybe single family, maybe apartment buildings, whatever it is, maybe mobile homes. What you want to do is you want to find a local active investor in your niche, specifically what you're doing, and bring them on board. And I'm actually going to show you how one of our members, Jason Tooley, did just that, and how you can do it too, and you can get it for free. This is a free hands-on mentor. Absolutely huge. And then you have the second type of mentor, which is the specialized industry expert. And this is going to help you really take things to a whole nother level with business systems, with things that are in place to make your business run smoothly and to make your life a heck of a lot easier. And so let me tell you how Jason Tooley, a little bit more about his story. Got my iced coffee here. If you're ever in Charleston, go to Sullivan's Island, Cafe Medley, and ask for Patrick's iced coffee. It's absolutely delicious. Best iced coffee in town. Love it. Okay, so Jason Tooley, what he did was he knew nothing about the business, just getting started. And he was networking and came across some active wholesalers. That's what he wanted to get started in. He wanted to learn how to wholesale real estate. So basically, how to find a good deal, how to connect that good deal to a potential buyer and just collect the spread in the middle. $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, and sometimes more. And so he found a couple guys that were running an active wholesaling business in his local market. And here's what he did. And I'm going to go over the 3 steps to getting a free mentor in a moment. But he basically just went up to these guys and said, hey guys, I'm wanting to get into the business, I want to learn the business, and I'm willing to work for free for you guys. Boom. That's how you can get that's how you can get a mentor on board for free, is just to simply offer to work for someone who's active, working in your niche, so that you can get in their business and get entrenched in actively doing the things that it takes to wholesale properties in Jason's instance. Now, so Jason worked for free, and he learned the business inside out. And then he decided, hey, I'm ready to take that next step and to go out on my own. And so he sought out a specialized industry expert. And for Jason, the missing piece of the puzzle for him was funding. Was having the funds to be able to go and acquire property, to buy it, flip it, hold it, whatever he wanted to do. And so he sought out someone who could help him get private money. That happened to be me, because private money getting is just, it's always been one of my best skills. And I've been entrenched in my investment business for years and years, just in that role of getting private money. So anyway, Jason joined our program, and listen to this. Jason, he had learned the business working for free for a couple active wholesalers. And then he sought out the specialized industry expert that could truly unlock all the potential. And once he joined our program, within 26 days, now he's an action taker, but he had set up 10 appointments with potential private money prospects. And within 26 days, he got 4 commitments from those 10 appointments that totaled $920,000 in private money. That's cash that he can use to deploy into his business, into his deals. And Just one out of those four, their commitments totaled $920,000. One of those private lenders just wrote them a check for $425,000. Boom. And then just a couple months later, with my help, Jason came across a multi-unit property. The sellers were in distress. I believe it was a 24-unit building. And after talking with Jason back and forth, just through some emails, I told Jason, look, many times when people have a property in distress, when they own multi-unit properties and whatnot, they probably own other properties that they want to get rid of. So we went back to the seller, asked, and uncovered an $8 million portfolio of properties, all kinds of multi-unit properties that they wanted to dump and get off of their plates. And so then Jason comes back and tells me, and I say, you know what? If they own all this real estate, they probably have personal property that they also want to get rid of, boats, cars, whatever. He goes back to the seller, finds out that they have 2 Harley Roadsters that Jason ended up getting thrown in the deal. So within 1 month, he basically had access to $1 million in private money. And then a couple months later, he closed on $8 million worth, a big package of multifamily property. Plus, he got 2 Harleys thrown into the deal. Awesome. Love it. So, now let's talk about how you can apply this. Because there's 3 steps, 3 simple steps that you can take to get a free mentor on board and to basically go to work in someone else's active business for free, which has tremendous, tremendous value. So you should definitely take action here. So here's the next steps. We've got number 1, where. So where to find a potential local mentor. Then you've got 2, what to say. And then you've got 3, the offer that you make to them. So this is very simple. So where can you find a potential local mentor to go to work for in their business? Just a couple easy ones. Maybe your local RIA, the Real Estate Investment Association, or maybe there's a meetup group in town. Go to meetup.com, see if there's any real estate investing type groups in your area. Investor marketing. Look around. Maybe there's bandit signs in your area that you can call, or newspaper ads in the houses wanted section in your newspaper. Keep an eye out for other investors who are marketing, because if they're marketing, they're driving leads, they're probably doing deals actively, so they could possibly be a great fit for you. Auctions. You can go to foreclosure auctions and potentially meet a good one, and depending on your niche, of course, and even going to some different real estate agencies and asking them what agents are also active real estate investors. That could be a great way and an awesome team member to plug in. Someone who understands the agent side of the business and could help you value properties, understand the local market, and more. And they understand the investment side, so how we look at properties as an investor. And they could possibly be an awesome free local mentor for you to go to work and start helping them. So there's some different places where. Then you've got what to say. And what I recommend is, let's just say you're meeting someone at a RIA meeting, you're calling a bandit sign with investor marketing. Just let people know where you're at in your investing. If you're brand new, let them know that. If you've done a few deals, whatever it is, just let them know that you're looking to network and build your team. And then offer to either buy them lunch or buy them a cup of coffee to pick their brain. Okay? So here, what to say, looking to network, looking to build my team, and I'd like to buy you lunch or coffee for free just to pick your brain. That's step 2. And then step 3 is the offer. Now, if you sit down and eat with them or grab a cup of coffee and you feel that based on their niche, their business, where they're at, that they would be a potential great fit for you as a local mentor, then if your values connect, if they seem like a good type of person that you want to work with, then make the offer. And the offer is simple. It's how can I help you? It's letting them know, look, I'm willing, just so I can learn the ropes and learn the business, I'm willing to work for you for free. And you can ask them, what areas of the business could someone like myself help you with? What are the parts of the business that you would love to have someone else take over for you, that would allow you to go and do other things in the business to grow? So that's it. Those are the 3 steps. You know now where to find a potential local free mentor, what to say, and the offer. And the very best mindset that you can have, it doesn't matter where you're at in your investing career, but the best, most powerful mindset, and it's even a little counterintuitive, the best mindset, this question is what you want to continually ask yourself and continually ask others, your potential free local mentor and anyone that you work with. You want to ask this question: how can I help you? How can I help you? Continually just ask that in your mind. Business is a team sport. Business is relationships, period. And so when you lead with how can I help you, and you continually in all your relationships genuinely and seriously look to help others and to find out what's going on in their lives, what's going on in their business, and to find ways to help them. Just like with a free local mentor, you're finding ways to help them in their business so that ultimately you can learn the business for free. Just continually ask, how can I help you? And Zig Ziglar, he said something like, when you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. And it seems kind of counterintuitive that when you help other people, you'll ultimately get what you want, but it is true. It is a fact from the Bible. I'm sure you've heard this one before. As you reap, so shall you sow. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to get a free mentor on board. So what you want to do is we want to take action, take these steps, get a free local mentor on board. When the time's right, if it makes sense, look for that highly specialized industry expert to help turn what you're doing into a business, a systematized business where you're taking it to the next level, making things easier for yourself. And now, leave your questions, your comments. I want to hear from you. If you're one of those people who's been watching my videos, studying our training, and have just kind of been off on the sidelines, put a comment below. I want to hear from you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. And I want to help you however I can. So leave a comment below. All right, thank you. This has been Patrick Riddle with Private Money Blueprint. We'll see you again soon.